Real quick response video here. Responding to Corbin here, you can see his comment. He believes that layouts are less important in league conditions than they are on tougher conditions. And some people might agree with him, but I personally do not agree with that. The reason being is that on the league conditions, that is where manipulating the entry angle is most important. And we all know that the amount of hook is determined by the cover stock and the change in surface, whether you want it to hook earlier or later, is all surface. How the ball shapes going through the pins and everything is all layout. So we've got to be careful here and make sure that we have the proper layouts. So a good example of this is when you are starting out, it might be okay to use a layout such as something like 45 by 3.5 by 70, which puts the mass bias in the thumb and gets the ball to be a little bit slower transition. And I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I said that backwards. 70 by 4.5 or 3.5 by whatever angle you want. Let's call it 30, so it's pin up. That would be good to start, because then that ball continues and shapes around really nice. And then as the cliff, the over-under gets to be extreme and you need the ball to be less jumpy down lane, then you start to move the mass bias away from the thumb to get the ball to start going more forward and not be as dramatic difference off of the pattern. So, and that gets it to where it kind of battles the over-under, that all that oil in the middle and all the dryness to the right. You can then get the ball to kind of stand up and go forward through the pins instead of go sideways through the pins, whereas you're going to see a lot of overreaction off the dry and underreaction in the oil when you have a ball that's going sideways. So when you see a ton of oil in the middle and dry to the right, we want to see layouts that are more forward rolling than sideways rolling. So just keep that in mind. The layouts are going to determine how the ball shapes at the back part of the lane and even in the middle part of the lane a little bit. And then the surface is what causes front to back. So I would disagree and say that layouts are more important in league conditions than they are on tougher conditions. So hope this helps. See y'all later.